Let me know if y'all can see the YouTube that I sent. And if you don't know where the YouTube is, Harry, it's you can go to my link on IG. I believe it's on there. It's like the first thing you'll see when you go into my milkshake uh, thing.
My milkshake.
Milkshake. All right. Cool.
Okay,
We are
let's
live on.
Okay, let's introduce.
We are live on
Introduce
YouTube.
our special guest. So hi everyone, welcome to the room. We have our special guest, Sabrena, also known as Sabby's Bites. She's an actress, an Instagram influencer, a daily advocates daily use of food. I'm hearing a little feedback. Sorry.
My bad.
Comedy, personality, style to showcase in human condition. We're all in this together. Check her out. Her name is at Sabby's Bites. And she says, where I take a bite out of food, people, places, and things. Yes, I love this.
Thank you.
So, welcome. So we'll start off with you because you are our special guest. And you
Yay!
We're also, if you're listening to us on Facebook, on Clubhouse, we are also live on YouTube, so you can get to see our faces, and we get to eat and snack at the same time.
Sounds like a blast. Honestly, this is the best thing I've done all week.
We always are looking forward for Wednesdays because we get together with some special ladies because this month was Women's Month, and we got to talk to some beautiful, amazing women out there doing some amazing things. But we get to talk to everybody. So, tune in because every Wednesday is a new guest. And if you have a question, wait until the end of our questions and all our talk, and then you'll talk to us on Clubhouse. So if you're watching this on live, go to Clubhouse and get your questions answered, whatever question you have. Okay, so we'll start. Janelle, do you want to say hi? I just did a longest intro.
Yeah, she's gone.
Wait, I got out. Sorry.
She did the dip on us.
No. I'm back. Sorry, ladies. What happened was that instead of mute, I said leave quietly. Sorry.
Woo-woo. Well, thank you. That was quite an intro. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So
Janelle, I believe you're muted.
Yeah.
I muted on purpose when y'all were talking, so I forgot to unmute. That's always my thing. Okay, go ahead. We're doing go.
So our first question for Sabrena is, how did you get started?
Okay.
Because this is like, because some people don't know you or they do know you. Explain to us what's your presence in IG and like what is your mission on.
Sure. So I started like 3 years ago. I'm an actress, but I had taken a big break. That's when I met you, Lorena, when I was working at the gym. And I'm sure you guys already know Lorena's like in the business. She works with everybody. So I've always like loved that part of the world and Hollywood and all that stuff. But I went to broadcasting school and then I came home. Like I said, I started working at the gym. And then I left the gym. It just wasn't for me. And I was like, what can I do with all of my like experience? And I used to be a Los Angeles Unified School District teacher's assistant of 8 years retired. So I was like, I want to do something where I can bring my acting, my love for food, and a positive, I was an intern at Fox 2 News, and I just saw a lot of death and murder and a lot of injustice in the world. Oh yeah, we can eat. I love it. I saw a lot of injustice in the world, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something that's fun, take a bite where I get to bring all the things I love: food, morality, accents, characters, dress up, play the role, and hopefully people will watch it. And my goal is always just to make one person smile, and sometimes that one person's me, and I'm okay with that.
Haven't watched her videos. She does these little, like, sometimes 2-minute video clips of different places that she loves to go around the valley. She's expanded, of course, to different parts of California, but she started right here locally in San Fernando Valley, where we are all located. And so tell us a little bit about what is it that you go and venture out and
this is what I do. I think everything's a story, like whether it's a slice of pizza or like someone's marriage, everything is a story. For sure, it's a story. Like, so what I like to do is I like to go get like a bite to eat, but it's not really a bite to eat. It's the story of the bite, because really at the end of the day, pretty much all food is delicious. Pretty much everything's good. So it's really not about the food. It's the other story around the food. It's like the owner who built this on his mom's recipe, or like the local that comes there every day. Like, I think everything is multi-layered, and those other layers sometimes are forgotten. And my goal is to get to that, and we happen to eat at the same time, like you guys are doing right now. Just eat and chat.
Like, eat and chat. And that's what we, I think sometimes our journey is different for everybody, and sometimes the relationship between somebody and their food is different. So tell us your fitness journey. How?
Well, I used to be morbidly obese. I'll actually show you guys a photo just since we can. I lost 120 pounds, and I did it listening to my body, intuitive eating. And that's my belief system, is to think yourself skinny. To me, diets, I gained weight on diets, and I went crazy, and I started hating myself and becoming a different kind of person because I couldn't stop eating bread. It made me not like myself. And then I was like constantly not feeling good about myself. And then one day I was like, okay, you know what? I'm fat. I'm 252 pounds. Okay, I'm going to accept this. I quit being an actress because I thought I'm fat. I can't get a job. So I was like, no, I'm going to go be an actress. I'm going to be fun. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be caring. I'm going to be helpful. I'm going to be funny. And it's not going to have anything to do with the way I look. And then oddly enough, that made me lose 120 pounds, that thinking.
Wow. Yeah, you guys
she's
have
showing
to
the
see
before
this.
and after. Yeah, you have to. But it's the, like, I've seen some of your videos, and it's the journey, the way that you talk about it, which a lot of people don't talk about it, the relationship between you and the food, and just like so much that goes to it, so much hard work, and sometimes feeling like you're your only cheerleader in this
absolutely
journey.
For sure. I have such an intimate relationship with food. I gotta be honest, food's my boyfriend. Like, I've never had a boyfriend. Food's my dude. Like, when I'm low, I go to food. But now, before, I'd go to food and then feel bad, then eat more food, and I'm ugly, I'm stupid, I failed, and keep eating. Now I'll eat my food and be like, that was so good. I can't wait to eat again later when I'm actually physically hungry. And it just changing that dynamic between me and food. Now that's my baby. I can't wait for the next meal. I'm never feeling like, oh, I can't have that. That feeling of, oh, you can't have that. I think it's deep rooted, like deserving. Like, why don't I deserve it, but everyone else can eat bread? Why should I go to a restaurant and I have to count my calories before I get there and see what's on the menu? I just got tired of those stories. I wanted a story was like, I trust myself. I'm a good person. Maybe I can be a good person to myself. Let me see how that works. And it worked.
That's awesome. Very, that's something that is knowledgeable words right there, because I feel like some people, we psych ourselves out. We are our worst enemy sometimes, talking bad to ourselves and negative. And, you hit it right there in the spot. You got to be your biggest cheerleader, and you got to set goals for yourself. And you did it. You set goals, and you accomplish it, and you keep accomplishing it. And now you bring people, to your world, and you bring a smile to them, because I watch your videos and I'm like, Oh my gosh, I've never tried that. Or she really loves Starbucks. Like now I have to go to Starbucks.
Thank you. Thank you. And she does love Starbucks. She does.
I used to work there, guys.
Tell us
there.
the tea. What should we do? What's the tea? How can we make the drink cheaper? Like, no, those baristas know all the tea.
I never knew this about you.
Yeah, I worked there for 3 years when I first moved out to the States from Guam, and I moved to San Diego. And anyway, I was able to transfer from there to LA and have a job. So that's the only reason why I kept the job was, because we were able to transfer over. And it was easy to it was easy money, easy job, right? Yeah, and at the time we didn't have all the stuff that they have now, right? Where they're like warming up all the food, the different drinks and all that stuff. So it's not as complicated. So I don't know if I know all the tricks. I just know, if you do a little bit of an upgrade, like the ad shot or Americano mixed with something, like you can just add a little milk and it's kind of like a latte, I don't know. You're you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's what I do. I get a double shot and then I get a little bit. Can I have some 2% on the side? Then you made a latte. Done.
Exactly. Yeah. Because if you like if you like stronger coffee, then that works. But yeah, I don't know too many things, but that's the one thing I know. And then the tea misto, if you like teas, tea mistos are always fun to get, because it's just like a tea latte.
What's tea misto? I've never had that.
It's a tea latte with milk. So you just ask them for a misto. Yeah.
Okay, well now that we're in Starbucks talk, let's see your favorite drinks, Sabrena. Like you just said it, but
I actually today I had what one would call a life-changing moment. I realized I'm sick of Starbucks. Yeah. No, I tried to not let this be true, but it is. I need like a 15-day break.
Yeah, I'm on Phil's coffee.
Oh, are you? What do you get?
I get the Julie's Ultimate something because it's the strongest one. I get that one. And then I also go to M Street. It's another one in the Valley, like right on Moore Park. We're talking about, everyone's like, I don't know where that is, but if you're in the Valley, but it's M Street and they have like amazing drinks. Like you guys would like it.
Nice. Okay, well,
so if you're on that,
and I need to go to M Street, but I've been to Phil's and I love the mojito latte. Right? Have you had that?
Yes.
That's my like when I'm going to the beach, that I go to Phil's Coffee and I get the iced mojito latte. That is such a vibe. That is so California. I love it. It's my favorite.
We're blessed. We are very blessed. But in Starbucks, I get the cascada. Is it the cascada? Have you guys ever had that cascada latte? I think almond latte. It's so awesome. It sounds really sexy. Cascada, it's just, I don't know what it is, but I like it.
That's awesome.
I've actually had the cascada and it's very, very elegant. I'm not surprised, Lorena.
Okay, well, back to you.
My books fall down, guys.
I'll be back. That was the noise. Okay. So what for you, what's one of your favorite spots that you like to eat? Or
I'm gonna be completely like basic,
because you have a lot of places.
I do, and I love everyone, but my two favorites are Chipotle and Cava. Those are my two favorites because you told me you like Cava, right? Was that you?
Yeah, I love Cava. I love Cava.
Cava just makes you feel healthy and it's delicious. And if you get their chips, have you ever had their deep fried pita chips?
I've never had their deep fried.
Lorena, you're gonna hate me because now, if you get it, you won't be able not to get it. I'm serious. Like it's over. Your life is over. I'm sorry. You're gonna eat the whole bag before the bowl's even done. It's so chewy and crunchy.
You know how many times I try to do that bowl at home, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do it at home and like try to save the money, blah blah blah. That bowl is so good. If anybody can go to Cava, try it out because you are right. It's yummy, and I get leftovers for the next day. It's like, have you ever been to Cava, Janelle? Okay, we need to go.
Definitely not. Haven't been
Okay.
there.
We gotta take you there.
I would love for all of us to go to Cava and film Janelle's first time. I think that's something that needs to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
I
do
like
I'm
that.
down. I'm
Let's
down.
do
I like
that.
that.
It would be so fun. Let's do like a Pilates session and then end it at Cava. Let's just do Cava. Forget the Pilates.
So Janelle, what kind of question? Well, I'm hogging her, but it's your turn to ask questions. I was
Yeah. Well, you had met her like, yeah. So this is my first
Yeah.
time meeting Sabrina. So yeah. So you said some tips, like we haven't really talked about tips for dietary stuff because you said you're an intuitive eater, right? You did the intuitive eating. So what would you say are 3 tips, like 3 important tips that an intuitive eater, if you want to like start on that journey, for people that are just, they don't know what to do. They're, they are where you were, where you were trying to figure out, all the diets and still gaining the weight or not losing the weight. Because that can be an issue. And we both have, I think, as dancers gone through that, especially through what's happening now with COVID. So, yeah, so I had an injury, I had a neck injury. So I gained weight from that. So, but I'm over it now. It's still there, but I've gotten to where I can manage the pain enough to do my normal things.
Good.
But
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, thank you. It's okay. Things happen,
Yeah,
as dancers,
for
we go through so many stuff. But what would you say are 3 tips for people to try or do?
The first tip I would suggest is to accept your body, which is, I know, the last thing someone on a diet who's trying to start a diet is wanting to go. I first of all, there's 10 principles of intuitive eating, and if you Google it, it'll tell you the 10 keys that I read every morning before I started my day and at night before I went to bed to like let it go in here. But the first one is accepting yourself the way you are at this moment as beautiful, loving, precious, deserves a man, deserves a bikini, deserves everything that you think only your skinny version deserves. That's not in the 10 principles. That's what I told myself. It's just the way you are, you're perfect. And then the second thing is I would say drink a lot of water, because no matter what you do health-wise, you need that water letting things in and out and letting the flow of your cells, and you need that radiance. And the third rule is give yourself exactly what you want. Exactly. You want a pizza and it's 9 p.m., go get that pizza, because when you give in to that pizza, something happens. Whereas before I say no, 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 yes, 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 yes. Now I just say yes. And then I'm like, I'm satisfied. That's all I need. Oh, you know what? Let me go make a green juice because I just ate too much pizza today and I just can feel it. It's just this different respect that you have towards your body, towards the way it works. You actually know how your system works. You know what to give it. And it's a beauty. The minute you make peace with food, you realize there's so much more time in the world. There's so much you can do. You realize you're not just a freaking body, but like a person with a soul and morals. And yeah, it's nice to be pretty to what the world calls pretty, but no, you need to be beautiful within. And that takes character and morality and learning love and life. And it has nothing to do with your body. But listen to your body and eat exactly what you want, and then you'll lose weight too.
Awesome. Great advice.
It's so simple, but so correct. Like it's so, because some people, it all comes in the mind. I think sometimes people don't understand how the mind is so powerful. And what you just said is, be nice to yourself. Say every morning, like, I just love that. People will be like, oh, that's it. It's like, you're not telling us to drink this crazy tea or hot water in the morning. or these, or jump 10 times, or do this.
And I
all
have
this
to tell
crazy
you,
stuff.
Lorena, I did all that crazy stuff and I paid all that crazy money. And I've had so many boxed food stuff that I put all my money in, and I was supposed to like Nutrisystem, Lineology. Like I can't even remember. I've done it all. I've spent so much money. I've spent everything. And thoughts do become things. If you just believe, I can do this. Like I trust myself. Such a power shift between you and the food happens where it's like, listen, I'm not too weak when it comes to hot Cheetos. Like if it's between
Wait. You got to show that again, because that is how I eat my hot Cheetos. Do you have watermelon sour patches?
I do. No
Oh,
way.
Did
No
we just
way.
become best friends?
Lorena, are you lying to me? You do this too? Don't lie to me. Lorena, we just upped our friendship like 10. Low-key, we're soulmates. I don't want to say it. Nobody. Hold on, do you dip your hot Cheetos in yogurt? This is taking it to the next level.
You know what? I have the Greek yogurt because they say to do it on sour cream.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, let's just, sour cream is going to be too unhealthy. So let me just upgrade. I haven't done it.
Yeah, that's the best. It's like literally if I didn't have, if it's either sour, it's watermelon slices or yogurt. Those are my two options. Hot Cheeto needs a friend.
That's so interesting because I would never do this.
That's why she
I'm like
likes
the
soulmates.
odd one out. The odd one out.
Yeah,
I
what is
like
your
it
snack?
by itself.
Yeah, what is
Just
your
hot
snack?
Cheetos?
Yeah, but I did see the commercial for the new. It's like the new Lay's. I was like, I started
3D,
salivating.
the 3D,
Yeah.
3Ds. Is that one you're talking about? I saw 3Ds. I don't know.
Something like, yeah, it's like hot. I don't know if it's Lay's chips or Doritos, one of the two. But I mean, they're flatter, right? They're not like the regular Cheetos we're used to eating. But I was like, oh, interesting. But I literally saw the commercial. I was salivating. So I do like them.
Because you like spicy too, Janelle.
I
You
love
like
spicy and hot. Yeah, that's my island vibe. My island.
Wait, you said you were from Guam?
Yeah.
What do they speak? This is a stupid question, but what do they speak in Guam? Because you have such perfect English.
Yeah, we speak English as a first language.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Unfortunately, that's the case, but because we are a U.S. territory, and we basically got in trouble if we didn't speak English back in the day, right? So now, well, we still have elders that are speaking Chamorro, which is our native language. And I feel like our language is having a comeback, kind of, because I see a lot of things happening in the education system, and people that are, doing what they can to save the language and teach younger, the younger generations. And there even is a WhatsApp group that they have for Chamorro language, and it's free for anyone in the States. So it's kind of nice.
That's wonderful. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Thanks for asking. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to think of any other questions for Sabrena, but I think those are the most important questions I wanted to ask.
No, well, and you asked are really important, because I think a lot of people don't even know what intuitive
eating
eating is. You get what I mean? Like, I didn't even know until when you said it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna Google that. I didn't even know that even existed.
People are now calling it all-in eating. That's the new term. And if you go on YouTube, a lot of weight lifters are doing it. It's like because they've psyched their bodies out for so long with diets and stuff that they don't, because this was a problem because I was a binge eater, a bulimic at one point. And so I lost the understanding of hunger and satisfaction. It was either I'm dieting or I'm binging till I can't breathe, and I might throw it up and do it again. And so weightlifters are like that too, not the throwing up part, but like they're either on a very regimented, you guys know you're in the fitness world, regimented, or if that's, I'm saying the word correctly, or it's binging and like they're off and they're cheat day. So a lot of fitness people have been doing all in, and it's just basically intuitive eating. It's just basically becoming like the way Janelle and you are, just naturally skinny, like your whole life. You listen to your body.
Oh, you're so sweet.
No, yeah, you guys are. I mean, no, really, you are. I mean, I unless you used to be overweight, I don't know.
Oh no.
But that comes to when everybody wants to change something. Janelle and I always are talking about like, oh, well, if we could be like you know, and what you said, honor yourself every morning. Thank your body, and it makes sense. Like, I don't think we do that enough. I think we just judge. We wake up and we're like,
Yeah.
this look, you know,
I do that
especially as a
now.
dancer. Mhm.
Yeah, especially now after an injury. So I'm like just thankful
Yeah.
to move my arm, like the little things. Because when I
Like
had
lifting it up.
yeah, just lifting it, I'm like, thank God I can lift my arm and I have full range of the arm. Because yeah, I didn't have that when I had it really bad. So it's like the little things you become really
Grateful.
thankful for.
Yeah.
And but you know what I realized? People, though a lot of people say like love yourself, be about it, it looks some type of way if you're positive about yourself. People get kind of not, I don't know, like that whole, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to, because you said earlier, what I'm trying to say is it's so easy to say love yourself, but we live in a world where people don't, everyone says love yourself, but when you actually are trying to love yourself and be positive about yourself, you notice like you're in situations where people want you to bring yourself down. Like everyone's like, oh my God, look at this fat, look at this. I don't want to look at this fat. I want to be like, you know what? Okay, I got this fat and it's okay. You got that fat and it's okay. Let's keep it moving. But I don't know. I think that belief truly hasn't really, people say it, but I don't know if people are really courageous enough to implement it, because you want to tell your friend, no, I'm fat, I'm stupid, you feel like you have to do that too. You can't just be like, no, I feel great about myself, thank you.
Yeah, you just have to keep
because
it. Rewiring
no, and because
that.
people are, well, you know, that we're all chemical imbalance, right? And we are addicted. Some people are addicted to that chemical of negativity.
Oh yeah.
So when you start being so positive and doing all these self-care and taking care of yourself, for the people that don't take care of themselves, they're looking at you like you're crazy, you work out too much, you care about what you eat, or blah blah blah, or you're just
changed.
Yeah, you change, and you're like, no, I just truly love and I respect my time. You know what I mean? And for my me time.
Yeah.
And I think we people, some people, negativities, they're addicted to it. Like
Yes.
I've noticed some people that they're just addicted to being negative and always down and always
it makes
depressed.
them feel like they're doing something. They almost, I feel like they feel like that they you know, like by being mad and staying in this grumpy mood, like, congratulations, you succeeded for the day, you stayed angry. It's everyone's mad, everyone wants to be sad, everyone is in a bad, I believe that everyone has the ability to be depressed, anxiety, multiple personality disorder. We all have the capabilities for all that negative. I think it's just the human condition. We all have those negative sides. And I'm not saying you have control over it or anything, but to a certain degree, you do have a choice to say, you know what, this happened, but I'm still going to be positive, because it's a muscle. It takes courage to be it's so much more work to be positive than it is to be negative. So you're already taking yourself out of that, like you're doing the work. And the people that don't want to do the work, like, we're not aligned, because I'm trying I don't want to be happy, it's work. I want to be sad too, I want to go cry and put a blanket over my head, but I know that that's not gonna, I did that and it's not gonna change anything but make me sadder longer.
That's true.
Amen to that.
Very, very true.
So I'm gonna bring up Claire, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Claire.
Claire's on. Sorry, Claire is the only one right now.
It's okay.
Inviting you to Claire.
Woo woo.
Yay.
I'm trying to ping more people.
I know. I was like trying to get more people. We lost Harry and like the other girl. Hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
So you have any questions for Sabrena about intuitive eating? We'll do one question. No.
I don't know if I have a question per se. It's more of a comment, I think, but it's actually when people, the dietitian, what was her name? That you
Emily.
guys brought up. Emily, yes. So I feel like it's something similar where we're not counting calories, we're not, doing like restrictive dieting, although I'm sure that has like a space somewhere, right? Like there are people who can do what they need to do with that. But just for, for the purposes of just loving your own body while being good to it, I think it's a really good philosophy, Sabrina. Congrats on losing the weight, but also like loving yourself.
Thank you, Claire. I appreciate it. And you're right, 100%. Facts.
Thank you, Claire. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are gonna feel like that. That it's amazing. That's why I wanted to bring you up here and share with you and share people your story. I get to meet, Janelle.
Thank you. I'm so glad to have been on. I've had this has been a great you told me, she was like, it's like girls talk with snacks. I'm lit. My favorite things.
Oh, and Emily is in the room.
Yes. Hi, Emily. She's not available to talk, but
oh, okay.
Left.
So I wanted I haven't so now let's talk about the food. Like what so tell us one favorite place and then one like that you would never go back again, but you kind of can you say that on the air?
I don't know, am I allowed to? I will. I don't mind. I just don't want you. I don't know if is that illegal?
No, I know Chipotle and Cava is your favorite.
Yes.
But other like mom and pop.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna yeah.
That are hidden gems. Yeah.
The Pizza Pie Eatery in Woodland Encino is so good because they do I love pizza. They do specialty pizza. And they will do they have so many a Mexican pizza. Then they have Michael's. They always have name. I love stuff like that because when they do that, I feel like it's the artist, the chef in the kitchen. He was like, I'm gonna put Alfredo sauce. I'm gonna put ketchup. And I really love that. When they do that, and also let me tell you another place that I really I love Sloan's. It's in Valley Village. Oh my God, it's American food done elegantly, and the whole vibe at Sloan's. They have mimosas, $14 unlimited champagne mimosas every single day, not even just on weekends, and they do rosé all day. I love places like that because I'm ready to get lit. I'm just gonna put that on the table right now.
We need to go. I've never been to Sloan's, or I've never been to that pizza place. What's it called again?
Let's go to Sloan's. Why don't we do a brunch? Or we don't have to because mimosas all day, any day. So it doesn't have to be brunch. It could be dinner.
Let's go. Yeah, that's exciting. Okay. Now
we're
that everything's starting to, we're all foodies. Now that everything's starting to open up a little bit more, how's your vaccine? Are you guys getting the vaccine? What are you guys doing?
I don't think I'm going to get the vaccination yet. And I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say why. Because I've been in them streets since day one of COVID with my videos. I've been still going to restaurants to kind of help local restaurateurs. I was making them little videos to kind of get people to come. And I got to say, I was out there every day. And, I'm just going to be honest, people end up breathing on you. You end up touching things. I'm just being real. They're in work mode. I'm in work mode. We're trying to get stuff done. And I didn't catch the vid. So I feel like if up to this point I'm good, it would be silly for me to get the vaccination. But that's just, maybe it's bad thinking, but that's just what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lorena, thoughts?
I still haven't really I'm still waiting for our turn, I guess.
It's April.
We are coming
April
up
15th,
April
15th. Yeah, it's one of those.
Tax day.
So oh God. Imagine getting your you have to get your taxes and the vaccine at the same time.
Depressing, unless you're getting a check back, in which case very exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
So yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Those 15 days are pretty long, and I'm still going to be doing my research.
I like that.
Same. I'm probably going to sign up though once April 14th comes around. Honestly, I don't really want to. I'm one of those holistic people too, that I believe in my body can heal itself. And I've always believed that. And I only recently just started getting the flu vaccine, because I didn't believe in that either. But
I don't either.
But
I've never gotten the flu vaccine. Never had it.
Yeah, I've gotten it twice. and nothing happened to me. For some people, they're like, oh yeah, I got sick for the first time, but nothing happened to me. So I feel like I'll be okay no matter what. And again, I believe in science. I do still believe in science, and I believe in like holistic. You kind of have to have both, in my
Agreed.
opinion.
Nice, a good topic. Okay, back to the food stuff. So she told us
Back
the
to food.
pizzeria, and then the other one was Sloan's. What do you order at Sloan's?
Oh my gosh, they have amazing Brussels sprouts. I'm a big fan of Brussels sprouts.
Oh, I love Brussels sprouts too.
Oh my god, you'll love this. Their Brussels sprouts are amazing. Oh, and they have amazing burger. They have, oh my god, they have fried chicken. Oh my god, they have a breakfast waffle with fried chicken. That, like, I gotta tell you, everything on their menu now that I can't even remember. There's so many good things. Like, I swear, everything's a banger. There isn't, and the owner, he's very schooled on his menu and his customers, and he knows everyone that walks in, and he's just got that energy. You know what I mean? Where he named the place after Sloan from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You know, you guys.
Yes, I do know.
Ah,
She
Sloane
was the best.
Peterson.
I
She's
wanted
so
to be
hot.
Sloan.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Who does it? I still want to be
Right.
Sloan. Bad
There's
girl, bad
yeah.
cool girl who gets the hot boy, tames Ferris Bueller.
Yes.
Now, when you go to these places, like all these local restaurants, like how did you get into videotaping them? Like what gave you that idea?
Like I
know
said, I
you
was
wanted-
an actress, so, and I was in a really low state with myself. It was just like being in my feelings, as we all are. And I was like, bro, I need an activity or I'm going to lose my mind. So I, like, my eating disorder energy, like, I really consider it an energy. I literally took the eating disorder monster and I put it into a camera and let that energy deal with, like, crazy, go do something, because the other option, like I said, is I'm under a blanket, I'm crying, there's food everywhere, but it's in a negative state and I feel bad, and it'll just continue.
And you did the healthy version of that. That's awesome.
Thank you.
What wow, I'm still so, you know, it takes a lot to get the courage and to get out of that state, because like you said, everybody can get into the depression mode, and I commend you because you've been going strong for how long? Like,
I've been on my change for the last, I would say, since 2014 is really when I really started to change who I was, and wanting to make the effort to just, when I'm feeling bad, do something different, change your thoughts, change your energy, do something nice for someone. But in the last 3 to 4 years is really when I like went into my, as like, you know, they say the dark night of the soul, one would say, the spiritual depression, anxiety. I don't know, like I felt like I wasn't really part of this world. I felt like, I don't know, I had like, I guess, an existential crisis where I was just like, dude, what are we doing here? And then once I realized everyone feels this way, they just are different at expressing it. And some people can handle it better than I can. Maybe I'm just extra and I'm taking this extra, and then I was like, okay, if we're all feeling the same feelings, then I can handle this because I'm not alone. And that changed my life. Just knowing that, as lonely as I feel, Lorena feels that way, Janelle feels that way. Not all the time, of course. We're grown and we can move past our feelings, but you feel that same brokenness I feel. But it's your guys' version. It's your story. Mine might be eating disorder. Yours is my dad said this. Hers is my grandpa did, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same idea, just different stories.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Yeah.
100%.
So anybody can relate to this, and she had Sabrena. I'm plugging it in. She has a great YouTube. Go check her out. She has a story, and yeah, she's. And what are the things that you are doing now? Like I saw that recently you did like some acting and stuff like that.
I do a lot of, I was at Pierce College getting my AA. So I did a lot of that with Pierce College. I'm always working on little projects here and there. I haven't gotten an agent yet. That's my goal for this month. It's been a minute. It's been a few years to get back into, get back on them audition streets. I miss I miss acting professionally because honestly, it's a good check. I'm gonna put my cards out there. It's a great check.
I like
Yes.
and we can relate, Janelle, you can relate to this video. There was a video that she posted that like actors in their free time and like how we just like we were doing something and then we're doing something else and then we're doing
Crazy.
something and
We're
then we're doing
crazy.
something else.
We're
Oh my
crazy.
God.
Actors are crazy.
Multi-passionate people.
Absolutely.
That's what we are.
And I know Janelle, you don't do the acting, but I know you're an entertainer because of dancing and
Same thing. It's
Sure,
the same.
you know,
It's
you
called
have that.
performer energy.
Yeah, I mean, at one point I was a stylist / ESL instructor / professional dancer, and so I was doing all the things, and you know, the styling world's way different. I found out real quick after a year of assisting my friend Joey.
Assisting is always hard. I did the whole PA thing, the intern thing, casting offices. I did the whole. It is. But you know what? Honestly, I think all performers do the hustle because we're so multifaceted that we can do 1,000 things, and because we can change characters quickly, change our hats. Oh, you want me to be stylist? Done. You want me to? Because performer energy is so heavy. We can't just be sitting 9 to 5 typing. We can't do it. We can't. We have too much energy. We'll lose our mind.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, that creative energy needs to be fostered for sure in some way. And if
that's
not,
why we do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, that's why we go hiking. We get that energy out, and we
Heck
you
yeah.
know, we go hiking. So you're definitely welcome to come hiking, Sabrina.
I'd love to. I've gone hiking with Lorena.
Yes? Oh, well, okay, with me too.
But with Janelle, we gotta go
Yeah.
three of us.
No, I meant to say that like I'm down too. Like I've done it, so I'm in this. We're in it. Yes.
Yes.
Another thing
girl
that you don't
power
know,
right here.
Janelle, she does Pilates.
I do.
Yes.
I do
Awesome.
Windsor Pilates. You know the older lady on YouTube?
Yes. I have her DVDs. I have all of like those, and I was doing them for a long time before I got certified. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that makes me
This
happy.
lady is like a classic because she
She's
sent me
classic.
that link, and I never even heard of her.
I have the DVDs, like it's literally sitting right there in my
With her
console,
purple
like,
jumpsuits. And then her, yes.
and her perfect like her, I don't know, her assistants, like always so perfect, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
the way they're-
wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're like so like ready. I love it.
Wait, is she? What's the story behind this lady? Because I never heard of her.
Janelle, hopefully you know.
Janelle, do you know?
I mean, I don't know the story behind her, honestly. I have the DVD, I can look at the back and look and let you all know one day when I actually can get it. But yeah, she's amazing. I feel like it's very classical based, you know, and but she gets it. Like she's in shape and she looks good,
And her moves are definitely for somebody like her beginners. If you feel, I started her when I was morbidly obese. Like I couldn't even do the 6 minutes of the 19-minute video that she has. And then it like, because, and it was so basic and slow, but she makes you feel like you don't have to like, Tracy Anderson makes me feel like, okay, I need to sit down, you know, cause she's too like, oh, you know, like I'm not J-Lo, Tracy Anderson. Yeah. Her arm, I do the arm thing every day. It still jiggles. I haven't done it in 3 months. And then the jiggle came back. So I went back and did it today cause I knew I was going to see you guys.
Yeah, well, no, and that's we gotta love it. We gotta love it, right?
We love it. We love the jiggles.
I love it, but everybody has it, right? We all have it.
Jiggle right now. We're all jiggling right now.
Jiggle. It's sexy.
Yes, love your
You can't
jiggles.
see us clear. It's my clients call it salt and pepper because they're like, oh, when you do the salt, and you
I like
salt
that. Salt and
so
pepper is
funny.
here.
Yes. I love them. They're so good. Well,
I'm tired with all the. I'm trying to think of more questions, but you're an amazing person, and you know it was great talking to you.
Thank you. You girls are awesome. I'm so happy to be
this
here.
is so awesome. Yeah, I can't wait till we like meet up in person and we
let's seriously film her first time having kava.
Yes, and we'll film the video of me, and you guys can watch it. I'll post it. It'll be so fun.
Yes, let's do it. And I got a new camera, so it'll be fancy. Yes.
Okay. Very cool. Now I gotta get my stylist self on because now I gotta look cute.
You always listen when you're getting filmed. You always got. I'm gonna put this out there. If a camera's on, you look cute. I'm just gonna say that.
we're
That's
gonna,
life. People are
yeah,
gonna see it.
we
You look
already
your
know.
best. Yes.
we know.
I saw Lorena last week. She came in with a black J-Lo jumpsuit from head to toe.
She always surprises me.
She said she was gonna film me. I was like,
Yeah,
oh yeah, I gotta
she
come.
came like Beyonce.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Lorena, like
Claire.
she looks like she's such a wholesome, like,
Girl next door.
girl next door.
Yes.
And then she like
Turns it on.
like,
Her yep. Mm-hmm.
it's like, who are you?
It's that
No, she's
performer
a
energy.
performer. Yeah, no, I love it. I
Personalities,
love the
we-
many sides to her.
Sometimes my fiance comes in and I'm like literally like a different person. Like he sees me in the morning and I'm like this.
Yeah.
And then like no, not like this because this is a little bit of makeup.
Right.
But,
You
like,
mean he
then-
sees you like this. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he comes back in and then he sees me with a little bit of makeup, maybe if I did like a little video. And then he comes back in and then I have a flower right here, lipstick, and
And the dress on.
I'm sure
and
the-
he's like,
what the
He's like, I got more than one lady tonight.
yeah.
Yes.
So I guess we all have these like personality, different
Yeah, I
different
think
characters inside.
Everybody does, but like it's to your liking. Like I'm extra, so all my characters are extra. Like they're loud difference from each other, but I'm loud. But like quiet people, they're different too. Like non-performers, they just do it on a lower scale. We're performers, so when we do it like, we're here, we're here. Hello, action. Crazy is what it is. No.
Yeah, I'm like an ambivert, so I'm a little bit of both.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but when I have to turn it on, we turn it on. We definitely.
Yeah,
You turn it on too, Janelle.
Yes, thank you.
Go check out some videos and pictures of Janelle. You'll see. You're like,
oh, 0 to 100
what is
real
that?
quick.
Yeah, all the throwbacks. I miss those days. I need to go back and to get a shoot. Like sometimes I just want to go and just like, let's go shoot something, or yeah. So if you know
When
any
we
other
film your
photographers,
Kava day, we'll take some pics. We'll do some pictures. All three of us. I'll bring my tripod. We'll do like a whole photo shoot. It'll be lit.
I love it.
Yay,
I love
I
it.
know. So much fun. Yay, thank you, Claire. Thank you for staying
Yeah,
and
thank you,
listening
Claire.
to us
Thanks,
banter.
Claire, you're so awesome.
Yeah, we had Harry in here, my other friend, and then all these other people, but they come in and out. And Emily, she just said she wasn't around, but she wanted to pop in because she was
okay.
getting in her car and busy. But she's the other intuitive nutritionist. You should definitely
Yes, you guys should
follow
connect.
each
For
other.
sure. I
Connect.
would love to. What's her name?
We'll connect you guys. Emily.
I'll do
Vasquez.
this later. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna accidentally leave the room.
Yeah.
Vasquez.
I'll
I'll send you. I'll send you an Instagram.
Thank you, Lorena.
But thank you again. We're saying goodbye in Clubhouse and saying goodbye on YouTube Live. Thank you, Sabrina, for
Thank you,
being
guys.
such an incredible light and such incredible information she gave us today. Follow her.
At
Follow
Sabi's
her.
Bites.
And yes.
Yeah, Lorena, you can stay on Zoom. We'll chat for a little bit. But yeah.
Okay.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you so much. I appreciate it.